Previous video, we have implemented the RNN unit, sorry, the RNN layer, and we observed that the scores were not really great. We got an accuracy of just 58%. So we have to improvise this model. So let's discuss what are the different ways in which we can do this improvisation. So one technique that we can use is the bidirectional RNN layer. Now, what exactly does the bidirectional RNN layer does? In a simple RNN layer, we read the document from left to right. But in a bidirectional RNN layer, we will read the document from both the directions, that is, from left to right as well as from right to left. Now, you might be wondering how is that useful? So, let me tell you that. Let's say there is a document. I am very happy, says John. Now, in this particular document, the model will not be able to understand what is this I referring to? Whom is this I referring to? Because while reading this from this particular direction, that is from left to right, the I appears first, and the model will not be able to relate I with anything else. Okay? But on the other hand, if I read this document from the opposite direction, so John, okay, John appears first, and then appears I at the end. So model will be easily able to relate this I with John. So that is the advantage of reading the document in both the directions. Okay. So how do we implement the bidirectional layer? It's actually very simple. If you remember, when we were performing the basic imports, when we were importing all the various modules, at that time we also import this particular layer called bidirectional layer. Okay. So all we have to do is now we will add this bidirectional layer. Okay, we will add this bidirectional layer, and inside the bidirectional, we will add the simple RNN layer. So that means we are actually adding an RNN layer inside a bidirectional layer. So now this RNN layer will read the document in both the directions. Okay. So let's see if there is any improvement. So first of all, we'll run this architecture. Then we will run the compile function and the fit function. So once again, but this time we are training our model for 25 epochs. So we'll see if there is any improvement. So after this, we'll call the predict function and we'll print the classification report. And you can see that very minimum improvement, which cannot be considered. Like here we have got an accuracy of 58%, but right now we're getting an accuracy of just 59%. So very small improvement, which cannot even be considered. So don't worry, we have more ways to improvise the model, which we will check out in the next video.